This episode is brought to you by Wizardia. If you're going to play Wizardia, then the marketplace is an essential component. Wizardia Market is where players can trade resources earned from PvP and PvE battles, do rank ups, and more. But did you know you can also earn passive income from activity on the market without even having to play the game? Do this by purchasing a Market Genesis NFT today. These NFT holders earn 1% on all trades made there. So save 5% by using the link below to get your Market Genesis NFT today. Link in the description below.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Hey, I got my soundboard working, I think.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay. I think I got my soundboard working, ladies and gentlemen, in my StreamYard system. So it is on popping. Red River in the building. Longtime supporter. Hope you're doing well, brother. We got Kerry also in the building. Good afternoon from T Drizzle. Help me out with T Drizzle. What does that mean? What does T Drizzle mean? Is that Toronto? I don't, you gotta help me out with that one. I see you got a new little picture there, avatar. That's great. That's great. Tommy in the building. What's going on? Jason in the building. Let's get it. Thoughts on ETH2 and developers get mad and do another ETH Classic? Man, we will touch on that tomorrow. Brit VR in the building. Shout out to Brit. Hope he's doing well. Yeah, man, we listen, you're gonna be entertained today. I'm gonna tell you that. I got some articles, man. Oh my god. I was out yesterday. Actually had a bout of food poisoning the night before. I think it was from this spinach salad that I had. That thing took me out. Spinach can have, if it's not, I had it at a restaurant. If it's not cleaned correctly, it can have E. coli on it. It's happened to me before. So you just got to be careful. I'm just going to stop eating spinach at restaurants. Because if I'm not preparing it, it's happened too many times in the past. So definitely going to stop doing that when I go out. But I hope everyone's doing well. We're gonna get into it here. Let me just bring up my window for us really quickly. Carrie said, "Smack those like." Yes, please, ladies and gentlemen. What I need you to do right now, I got a new animation for this call to action. You guys are gonna love this. I need you to smack those like booties right now. See how my man did it? That's how I need you to hit that thumbs up on this YouTube video. Smack her out of the look, knock her off the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Knock this algorithm off the stage. Smack those like booties, please. What's going on, Crypto Rider? My man Jason said, bruh. Red River Post doing well. CB, tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Trans affidavit release, and Jackson Hole also looks like Elon might have to buy Twitter. Don't know about trans affidavit. Jackson Hole, yes, that's big. Jackson Hole is gonna be big tomorrow. Looking forward to hearing what the 1%ers, the 1% of the 1%, feel about the economy and where it's going. And I haven't heard or followed up on the Elon Musk thing. And I mean, I know he reneged on it, but legally he might not be able to. So, hey, it'd be a good thing if he buys Twitter, in my opinion. You guys let me know. G. Hagen in the building, Cleveland. Shout out to you. Yes, smack the booty right out the chair. You hear me? Let's do it. So let's get into it really quickly. I want to take you guys through the charts. Remember, I drew this channel, right, the other day. I haven't moved it yet, and actually it wasn't even this far. when I first drew it, but I'm going to extend it outward, and you'll see exactly what's going on in this consolidation zone. I told you really I would not be making any active trade unless we closed above that channel, either to the upside or to the downside. So, you know, that's what we have going on right now. We're just bumping up against the top side of that channel. But if we don't pull out of that or close out of that channel at least 5 hours outside that channel, then hey, it's just a pump fake. You know, we may tread this zone for a minute, because that was a big drop we had up here, right? So again, anything above 21,850, you can just go ahead and say 21,900 is a buy. Anything below 20,750 is a short or sell if you are just straight long on Bitcoin. That's what you want to do there. The algo made a good trade yesterday on Ethereum. I'm only showing you guys the Ethereum public chart. That's the only one I have available for the public. If you have TradingView Pro, I'm going to drop this in the chat room now. You are able to see this and follow this. Just bookmark that link there. You can follow the previous days worth of trades. We did go long yesterday around 2 a.m. in the morning and took some profit here at around noon yesterday, and we went short here at the end of the day. But again, you have to sign up to find out what trade sequences we have going on today. All right, Bloodalytics.com for that. Let's take a look at this article I said I would touch on yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Samsung Securities opening a crypto exchange. Can you believe that? So there were 7 firms that actually sent out applications seeking a preliminary approval and establishing corporations to operate a crypto exchange in South Korea, and Samsung Securities being one of them. They are a subsidiary of Samsung Futures, which I had never even heard of. Samsung Securities has been researching its entry into the blockchain-based security tokens market. However, the firm failed to find the staff required to formulate a crypto trading platform. I'm pretty shocked that in South Korea they were having issues finding talent. That lets you know we're still early. If you're in South Korea and you can't find blockchain talent to launch a crypto exchange, man, you guys may need to do a career shift and pivot into this space, because it is still early and there are still not enough bodies to really sustain this industry, I would say. Oh, Trump. Okay, so you're talking about the Trump. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. The Trump affidavit release, but I heard they redacted a lot of stuff, so I don't know. I'll have to check that out. Hit them booties. Yeah, man. Let's see. From Tanzania, East Africa in the house. Oh, bless up, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. Was just talking to someone about Tanzania. They spent about 6 months over there. Said it was a great place. For sure. Crypto Cat said, hey, blood, just tuned in. Loving your updates. Thanks. Well, Crypto Cats, I appreciate you tuning in. She's from the UK. So is Minho. I'm loving it, bro. I am loving my UK, my across the pond people, bruvs, as y'all say. Siri doesn't understand my accent. Gotcha. All right, man. No doubt. Understood. So yeah, that's Samsung is opening the crypto exchange very soon. Meanwhile, we got as you guys saw in the thumbnail, Coinbase might be in trouble. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna read that article later in this episode. But furthermore, check this out. In South Korea, they're doing this. The Ministry of Strategy and Finance announced that airdrops of crypto assets, staking rewards, and hard forked assets will fall under the purview of a gift tax. Now, I'm not sure, and maybe you guys can help me out in the comments. Where does the IRS or it will be the IRS. Where does the IRS stand with airdrops? Do they look at them as just income? Is it gift tax? Even if it's income, is it income only when you sell it or when you actually receive it? Because here in South Korea, not North Korea, South Korea, they're saying that the recipient of an airdrop may be subject to the gift tax. According to the article, the tax would be assessed at a rate of 10% up to 50%, and the receiver will be required to file a tax return within 3 months after the airdrop. So, man, what if you didn't willingly ask for this airdrop? What if it was just sent to your address? Now I got a tax liability or a tax event? Man, I don't know what these governments are doing and how they're really going to tax this new technology properly, because all the methods and you know, suggestions they have currently are just asinine, in my opinion. 10 to 50%, which I'm assuming here in the United States, gift tax is based on the actual what percentage you're getting taxed is based on your income for that year. So if you make more, then they take more. So I don't know, man. We'll see. Let me know in the comments if you know how airdrops work here in the United States. Minho said you can't tax airdrops. That's messed up. I know, right? Last time I looked, you recognize income when you sell, no basis in the airdrop. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't know how the U.S. did it. Assuming there is no definite answer in the U.S. for airdrops if you don't sell. Gotcha. Well, looks like South Korea is saying, hey, if you receive one, you better pay up. Kind of crazy, right? Next article wanted to touch on really quickly. Many people, you know, rag on Crypto Blood about being an EOS lover and all that. Listen, EOS specifically, that token, which has been rebranded, they've done a pivot, they got a new name. Maybe I'll do a video on that one day. But EOS, the technology, is still, to me, one of the most, it is the most superior blockchain tech or consensus style that we have out here. And you may not be aware, Dan Limmer, of course, who was instrumental in releasing EOS, he is the creator of the delegated proof of stake consensus algorithm, which is a kind of derivative or improvement on the proof of stake consensus algorithm. Well, this new report, and this is not about EOS, but this I'll tie it all together and connect the dots for you. So Tron consumes 90. This is what this report shows. Tron consumes 99.9% less power than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yes, the network consumed power equivalent to only 15 households in 1 year. And you may ask, how the hell did Justin Sun achieve this? Well, we know what Justin Sun does. He likes to copy. So he just copied. He took EOS's, if that's the proper pluralization of EOS. Probably not. He took EOS, delegated proof of stake, implemented it into Tron's blockchain. And that's how he's able to achieve these low energy consumption figures. This is something that EOS is able to do, has been doing for quite some time now, for many years. Even if you are not a fan of EOS, guess what? Wax uses EOS.io protocol. It's been achieving these very, very low carbon footprint numbers. People just aren't realizing that's coming from delegated proof of stake, and it is coming from EOS.io based blockchains. EOS been making moves this week. Yeah, they've been making moves, but you know, hey, hey, Kerry, EOS has that Upland. I'm huge on Upland. I use Upland and play it all the time. Check me out on Upland. You want to buy some of my properties? I got them all over the map, mostly in Detroit. I got a lot of properties over in LA as well, Beverly Hills and up in the hills, man. So yes, I'm waiting to see if the UPX token will ever be tradable. That's what I'm waiting for, and I'll do a video on Upland because it is actually a great use case, and it showcases EOS's power. It's very seamless, no gas fees, any of that. David Brumbelow says airdrops I list as income based upon its current value. Then it's my property. If I sell my property and incur a loss, I take it off the taxes owed as a loss up to $3,000 per year and pay capital gains taxes. Gotcha. Yeah, I need to open up, and again, kind of getting off topic here, but I want to open up one of those shops. I need to go and try to submit an application to open a shop over in Upland. But Upland is cool. I'm waiting for them to kind of transition from that flat 2D based gameplay and experience to a more 3D. Hopefully that's coming soon. I know they have what is it? What do they call it? Upland Motors or something like that, which is kind of, I think, taking us in that direction. But back to the article regarding Tron. This organization called the Crypto Carbon Ratings Institute, they released a report on Wednesday, and they track over 20 networks, and they publish these types of reports on sustainability and overall ecological damage of blockchains. And they found that Tron does an excellent job, way better than Ethereum. And you may be shocked, but you say, okay, well, how's that going to hold up to or compare to Ethereum's proof of stake transition? It's not. It's still not even going to be close. Like, DPoS blockchains are significantly more energy efficient or less carbon footprint than even proof of stake blockchains as well. So that's just something to keep in mind. Maybe you need to look into that. Tron is a sleeper, even though I am not a fan of Justin Sun. All he does is copy paste, Control C, and then Control V's. That's the only thing he has in his arsenal. I don't even know if he has a group of team of developers. I think it's just a keyboard in a room somewhere, and the keyboard doesn't even have any of the other letters other than Control C and Control V. I think that's all he has at the Tron Foundation Institute of whatever. I'm convinced. But to say all that, Tron is a sleeper. It has held up pretty well through the bear market. I use actually Tron, and many of the, if you're in the blockchain industry and you use payments and stuff and interact with other people as far as stable coins, Tron is really one of the top blockchains to use stable coins on. So, oh, thank you. Nailed the pronunciation of that. All right. So, BitSource, haven't heard from you in a while. Upland has NFLPA legits too. Yeah, I never got into the legits. Definitely need to go look into that. Do I need to pay taxes on my $5 off coupon from Target? Exactly. I get your drift there. Absolutely not. Rand said copy paste explains most altcoins. True. Very true. Isn't Tron the guy from Chappelle's show? Oh man, funny enough, I was just rewatching on YouTube randomly. It just came on. I didn't select it, but did any of you see the Joe Rogan and Darnell Rawlings interview where Chappelle did a guest surprise visit? That was pretty dope. I rewatched that the other night. Really dope interview. Clickety clack. There you go. So that's just wanted to kind of highlight that for you guys and let you know that Tron, via the technology of Dan Limmer's DPoS, delegated proof of stake, check into those delegated proof of stake blockchains. They may have a position in the future here. Don't vote them out just yet. Don't lose faith in them just yet. Check this one out. This is out of BitcoinMagazine.com. World's largest Bitcoin ATM firm to go public on the NASDAQ. Man, are we going backwards or are we going backwards? I just want to know, because aren't we supposed to be like leaving the Wall Street banker system, not integrating into that system? That's exactly what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very disappointed in the direction we're going in this space. You guys hear me say that all the time, but I just have to reiterate for those who may be new. I ain't with it. So the Bitcoin ATM firm currently operates 7,000 ATMs across the United States. The company will list through a SPAC deal worth $855 million. Now, let me ask you something. Do you think 7,000 Bitcoin ATMs in America is worth anywhere near $885 million? Highly doubt it. At least here in Detroit area, guys. Ain't too many people using these Bitcoin ATMs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know a couple locations that they actually took the ATMs out because they wasn't getting any action. So I don't know. Red River Post said, yeah, I saw that GRE. Latest one is Zuckerberg. Haven't watched that one yet. Not even interested in watching the Zuck one, to be honest with you. He creeps me the hell out. Ryan Mack says, yeah, I saw that. They had the place smoked out. If I'm thinking of the right one, I can't remember. Yeah, let's get those likes up, people. Please, come on. 46 viewers. I don't know how many likes we got. Let me check. I just want to check. But Carrie said I only got 3. Now, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm seeing 32. Not bad. Let's get those likes up, though. Let's definitely get those likes up. Smash those like booties. Knock them off the stage, ladies and gentlemen. So this SPAC thing going on with what's the company called? I think the company is called Bitcoin Depot. All right. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with what SPACs are, they're really like, they're called blank. They also call them like blank check companies. So basically, a group of Wall Street cats will go out and go to the exchange and say, hey, I want to go IPO. And then the exchange is going to say, oh, okay. The underwriter is going to say, what do you want to IPO? Oh, I don't know yet. I just want to go IPO with this stock. Once we raise the funds from the IPO, then we'll take those funds and go invest in a private company, acquiring it, I should say. And then that pretty much subsequently makes the private company a public company, because the public SPAC bought the private company. Now I think they got like 18 to 24 months to make it happen. If you can't acquire a company by then you have to issue all the funds back to the shareholders who purchased the public stock at some discount, or I don't know. I think it's a discount. It may not be a discount. It may be a premium. But that's what it is. So we got the largest Bitcoin company, Bitcoin ATM company, going through a SPAC. This company is called GSR2 Meteor Acquisition Company. Don't know what the hell that means. But yeah, going the wrong direction, guys. Going the wrong freaking direction. And I'm not liking it. Not liking it at all. Yeah, thank you for all the comments, guys. Definitely. Red River says the spec had to spend the money or give it back, so valuation with these vehicles usually don't make sense. Exactly. Don't fall for it, ladies and gentlemen. Just another Wall Street trick. Another three card Monty. Don't do it. We need to stay away from Wall Street as much as we can. For sure. Let's go to the next article, which is the most entertaining article. I told you guys are going to be entertained. I told you. Literally 2 days ago, my last live stream, I did a video on this. Virtual AI powered robot rapper. I said, oh my God, we got a AI robot rapper signed to a major record deal. I couldn't believe it, right? He's got face tattoos, gold grills, you know, all the stuff that these new age rapper, the audience loves. You know, it's not, we got to blame the people behind this creating the demand, right? These young kids, they love this stuff. Look at this nonsense, man. It's crazy. So, you know, yesterday, I'm just kind of chilling out, trying to recover. And what do you guess I see? Man, I almost fell on the floor, guys. I literally almost fell on the floor. Yep, you see it. Capitol Records severs ties with AI rapper FN Meka or Meka. Don't know how to pronounce that one. After N-word backlash. What in the world? Okay, so listen to this. This is what they said. We offer our deepest apologies to the black community for our insensitivity in signing the project without asking enough questions about equity and the creative process behind it. What? Yes, they have dropped the AI bot powered rapper because he used the N-word. Listen to this. We offer our deepest apologies to the black community for I just read that part, right? And then it goes on to say the creative process behind it. We thank those who have reached out to us with constructive feedback in the past couple of days. Your input was invaluable as we came to the decision to end our association with the project. So you ended the associate. So after I saw this, first of all, I didn't know anything about this FN Meka person, right? So I started going to watch videos and stuff. I mean, it's just horrible. He, she, I don't know what it is. Is it a male? Is it a female? I don't know. It's androgynous, to be honest with you. Maybe they did that on purpose. They're trying to blur the lines between female and male. We're not supposed to identify as anything. I don't know. But so you got this guy. I mean, I went and watched some of the videos. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't freaking believe it. So I guess what happened was somebody went and found this AI's single from 2019 called Moonwalking, which features the use of the N-word, and it resurfaced on Twitter. Now, this is the crazy part, because the dude that actually recorded like the audio part, or the person behind the audio of FN Meka or Meka, I think is a black dude. Now, from my research, this rapper is not even supposed to be black. I'm just thoroughly confused. So we're not supposed to know what the gender is of this AI rapper. We're not supposed to know if he's black, if he's white. What the hell is going on? So let's take a listen really quickly, because this is just pure entertainment. We're going to listen to this clip that resurfaced from 2019. I don't see no niggas like we playing hot. Walking with a shotty in the lot. Walking with a shotty in the lot. Feel like hanging out when I raise the bottom. I don't see no niggas like we playing hot. Walking with a shotty in the lot. Okay. He said, and this is pretty clever. He said, this rapper said, I don't see no niggas like I'm playing hockey. Oh my God. Pretty clever if you ask me. But at any rate, you know, we're in a cancel culture. Anything, exactly, Tony C. Tekashi 6ix9ine 2.0. And the funny thing is, Tony, The article said they actually used the AI and they wanted to make a Tekashi-like character. He sounds just like Tekashi 6ix9ine, to be honest with you. If I can find where they said that in the article, I can't find it right at this point. But yeah, they said that they modeled this FN Meka after the rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. So the article goes on. I want to just point this out. They said, by using AI technology to analyze popular music and generate song elements like lyrics, chords, and melody, however, Factory New, that's the company, aimed to cut out those inefficiencies. The signing of FM Meka to a major label proves there is potential for the strategy based on purely business standpoints. Yeah, man. I'm glad this failed horribly, but I will say it's probably going to be another FN Meka coming real soon. But you know what? I was watching a Vlad interview the other day as well. And what's my guy name, man? I'm drawing a blank on him. Big heavyset guy. Played Ice Cream Man in Next Friday. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on him. Somebody help me out in the comments. But he was saying, like, because they talked about nigga, the N-word, right? And he was like, how can we be mad? So this AI analyzed hip-hop culture, right? And they said nigga. Nigga is used every day in hip-hop. So anybody, like, hip-hop people can't be mad if a white person, Asian person, anybody other than black says nigga, because we gave it to, we sold it to you. That Faison Love, right? He was like, we sold you the word. How can we be mad that you are now using the word that we sold to you through hip hop culture? We can't be mad. So we shouldn't be mad if a white dude says nigga, or Asian or whoever says nigga, because we sold it to them in the form of hip hop, in the form of our lyrics. It's very common. That's just what it is. It's not the same word. It doesn't have the same meaning as it did maybe 40, 50 years ago. I'm sorry. Sorry, NAACP. We could not bury the word. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that one. I thought that was hilarious. Let's jump back to the crypto really quickly before we get out of here. Is Coinbase on the verge of bankruptcy? This article kind of teases that it may be. And you know, we'll read through a couple of these highlights, and I definitely want to get your 2 satoshis on it. They said Coinbase shut down its affiliate program. Rumors were on the rise as to whether the company was going bankrupt or insolvent. You know, that kind of kicked it off. And then later what happened, they said the triggering point for the bankruptcy rumors began in May, when the company filing said that the users may lose their funds if it goes bankrupt. Now, I covered this filing. Right, they did this at their previous quarterly earnings meeting, and you know, their excuse was that, hey, the SEC made us say this. We don't think we're in that position. You know, that's not what we're projecting or anything. A scenario where, you know, users may lose their funds, but the SEC made us say this. That was their excuse for that one. And then we had, you know, their last quarter earnings report, which is Q2 of this year, showed that they lost 1.1 billion. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money to lose. 1.1 billion? Yikes. So Coinbase goes on to say, this is why, you know, and this is why I think I would err on the side of caution as far as them saying that they are going bankrupt. I don't think they are. The main reason I don't think they are, will they go lower? Yeah, I think so. I definitely think Coinbase stock, if you own their stock, look out below, homie, because it is heading lower. It is a race to the bottom. You know, those fees, those trading fees, they're only going to go lower. It's a race to the bottom. We saw what happened with the equities markets, the stocks. All those trading platforms had to go to zero, you know. But Coinbase says here, as you guys see on the screen, Coinbase had no financing exposure. I don't know if they meant financing exposure. Financial exposure maybe to the groups above, talking about Three Arrows Capital, Celsius, and Voyager. And they didn't have any exposure to Luna either. So they said, we have not engaged in these types of risky lending practices and instead have focused on building our financing business with prudence and deliberate focus on the client. Yeah, deliberately taking the client's money. Man, them fees over there at Coinbase are out of control. You know? Make sure you guys... Anything Rick said, I'm mad you using the N-bomb. Why? I use nigga all the time. Yes, hit those like buttons, please. Atway said, nah, a total different class of blacks sold that word instead of pursuing a real career. Nah, man, I mean, it's just hip hop. It's pervasive. You know, it just is. Coinbase got that long money. They're just not giving out free crypto anymore. I agree. I really personally don't think that Coinbase is in trouble yet. Not yet. If we take another leg down to like 10,000 and we stay around $10,000 Bitcoin, $12,000 Bitcoin, a lot more actually, I think a lot more companies are going to be exposed and are going to be in trouble. Kerry said none of the custodial exchanges have their money printer running anymore. Very true. Coinbase is holding all of my funds, over 200, which has already cleared until 50 clears from my bank. Yep, that's how they do, man. Hope you can find you another exchange. Satoshi Glakamoto. I love the name. That is hilarious. Seba says if the economy gets worse, Coinbase could be a target for a takeover at rock bottom. That's what I think is going to happen. They're going to be acquired. If anything, I definitely agree with you there. Satoshi Glakamoto said, I just got $3 in sand today from Learn and Earn. That's what's up. Yeah, not happening, man. Coinbase is done. I personally would not touch it with a 10-foot pole at all. But hey, you got to make up your own decisions on that. I think most of the people watching this show right here really don't mess with equities at this point. I'm going to definitely get back into the stock market game once things correct. I think you got to have a balanced portfolio, and stocks, definitely you want to have some stocks for sure. So lastly, I just got to highlight this one really quickly. We're 39 minutes into this. This is interesting right here because I heard a lot of people touting, USDC is folding and they're blocking, addresses, but Tether isn't. They're standing for the people. They're standing for the cause. Not so fast, homie. Not so fast. So Tether, the only reason people started saying that because they came out and said that they're not freezing any addresses, right? But what people fail to realize, maybe they were reading too fast. They said they weren't freezing any addresses until law enforcement gave them more instructions. So it wasn't that they weren't going to cooperate. They have in the past. Maybe not as much as USDC. But I warned you guys that Tether has also definitely cooperated with the feds and other agencies around the world to freeze addresses. Not at the rate that USDC does it, but they have done it. So if they do it once, you better damn sure know they're going to do it again, and they have, and they will. Just wanted to let you guys know that. So Tether addresses that it is waiting for instructions from law enforcement to decide on whether to freeze Tornado Cash addresses or not. Now, what do you know? What do you think? Do you think the OFAC is going to say, "Oh no, you're good. You don't have to. You don't have to freeze any of those addresses. We're fine with the ones over at USDC." No, they want it all, ladies and gents, and they're coming for it. So you best believe. I don't think this has had even a prediction, because this is pretty much a layup. You better believe that Tether will be freezing USDT addresses very soon. You say, well, if I have the tokens in my own wallet, then I'm good, right? I'm Gucci. Not at all. Not at all. The way these stable coins work is that if you want to send coins from one address, like your own address where you have you have custody over, you have your private keys, it's not on exchange. Well, if you want to send that, it has to route through either Tethers or USDC smart contract, and then pass through to go to the address you want, the recipient address. So all they have to do is say, nah, you can't move tokens from that particular address that you own. Basically blacklisting it, freezing those funds forever. They're rendered useless at that point. So I want to just highlight this part that Tether said. Even if Tether recognizes suspicious activities on such an address, completing a freeze without the verified instruction of law enforcement and other government agencies might interfere with ongoing and sophisticated law enforcement investigations. So the only reason they're not doing it, it's because they don't want to impede in their investigations. They're not doing it because they're like, oh, on the side of the people. No, they work for the boys too. You better believe it. You better believe it. So they go on to say here, for example, they have been cooperating on various freezes with U.S. law enforcement in the past, including in the last 2 weeks after OFAC public disclosure about Tornado Cash. So they're working with them. Don't think that Tether is special and won't bow down. They all will. It's a sad state of affairs here in the crypto space. You guys better be diligent, do your research, understand why we're in the space, and practice that ethos, the original ethos of blockchain and cryptos as much as possible. Your privacy is not illegal. Don't let them fool you. Oh no, don't let them fool you. Red River said concerning Jackson Hole, watch high yield corporate bonds next week after digestion. Brit VR said, what do you expect from Jackson Hole? Absolutely nothing but a hole in your head. I don't expect anything, man. I never do. What has come from Jackson Hole that's been profound? I've never, and I've followed every one they had every year. Nothing really comes of it. It's just dog and pony show. Dog and Kamal D said, what up? Yes, what's going on? Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I don't think anything is coming of that Jackson Hole that is going to be of any intelligence or anything we can trade on, to be honest with you. Yep, so not really looking forward to anything special there. Yeah, exactly. Jackson Hole is going to be a whole bunch of BS. That well put, BitSource. Well put. Hey, that is pretty much it. 45 minutes in. Let's see here. Elite Party. Absolutely, Crypto Nana. Just an elite party. How can you on-ramp USD without a hold on withdrawals? What exchange do you recommend to use? I will do a video on that for you, buddy. Because I haven't on-ramped from an exchange in a very long time, like a US exchange, very long time. So I'll have to get a list together for you. So I know for sure, like, you can buy small amounts at Bityard. That's one of my exchange partners. So you can buy on Bityard with your debit card, credit card. and then you can either you know, move them off of the exchange or trade with them there. But Bityard, I'll leave a link for that for you as well. Let's see what else we got for comments here, guys. Not in our lifetime, but Paul Volcker made it important in the 80s. Yeah, R.I.P. Paul Volcker. Seemed like a very good guy. I actually watched one of his last interviews he ever did, Paul Volcker. I think he did it with which Bridgewater CEO? I'm drawing a blank. Help me out, people. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, because I just read his book about a year ago. But he did an interview with Paul Volcker before he passed away. He was like in his 90s or something, I believe. And he was dropping gems then. I'm like, God, I hope I live that long and be, you know, to be on my square and be able to drop gems like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Appreciate everyone jumping in. And yeah, I'll meet you guys over in Upland for sure. I haven't. Ray Dalio, thank you. Yes, Ray Dalio, he interviewed, go watch that one. He interviewed Paul Volcker right before he passed away, actually, I believe. Maybe about 6 months before he passed away or something like that. It was a great interview. Check it out on YouTube. It is available. But that is it. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We got 60 people in the building right now. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. This is my 2 Satoshis. And guess what?
Fuck it. Do it live,
baby.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
That's right. It's your boy,
Okay.
Crypto Blood.
Ready?
We out here.
This fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay.